this is episode 5 for your information. Sorry we've been away for quite a while. We're always busy, but this week we've been even more. I mean, yeah, last week or whatever.
Extra busy.
This week. Yes.
We've
been very, 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 very busy.
But, yes. So continuing our last video, you know, we really didn't clear out just after the point. Cheeky! Damn!
Keep recording.
No.
Why not?
There's a thing.
It's recording.
As I was saying in our last video, goth equals no goth.
So
not emo.
Not emo. Okay.
Not emo.
Goth equals not emo. So that was episode 4. Episode 5, we're giving you the definition of goth. So,
or in other words, what is considered goth.
So, what is goth?
Would be more like the horror, the macabre, the romantically dark.
Very dark. Very
well,
so
if you're
very,
into those
very,
really
very,
dark
very
romantic
dark.
novels, they're so intense.
It's
chick flick.
It's more
movies
like
that I
appreciating
can't stand.
the darkness and nature and, you know, bats and everything. Just the beauty of every, like,
okay, like when you think of the word goth, the first thing in your mind will most likely be somebody dressed in black in a corner, either having their face shoved in a book or writing, or
a loner. That's what you think right now, right?
Loner
that's
who
what
dresses
you
in black
think
24/7.
goth is.
24/7. That whole picture of Dracula, that Christopher Lee picture in the back of your head. Well, basically, you're right and wrong at the same time. It's not always the person completely dressed in black.
It depends on the individual. Sometimes, like,
Their
to tell you,
preferences,
everyone
what they
is
wanna wear.
different. So when I tell you everyone is different, so I'm telling you every goth is different. Every goth has their own interest. Like, a goth person, or it can be into Eminem or rap, but they're still into a subculture. Yet
because it's something they have a strong preference over.
Yes.
It's just not typical stereotype. So basically, I've come across people asking me, and they ask me, first of all, what's my preference in music? Well, basically, then afterwards they start pointing me out. They're like, oh, so
they start labeling you.
Yeah, they label me automatically, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell them because I'm not gonna label myself at all, which we just did for a moment there, just to get through this video. And I have that really serious look, like.
Yeah, like something
I don't know
even
what to
scares
tell
me,
you,
man.
man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just like, so what are you trying to say? You know,
you're calling me the loner goth.
You're
calling me loner goth, okay? You're calling me loner goth. That means you're labeling me goth. Okay, you know what? Stereotyping is very common. Actually, I do it. She does it the most. It's very common. Okay, like you just go to the corner and you see some thug. Oh yes, that dude looks like a thug. Thug. Look what
and most
he's wearing.
likely he's doing drug deals in the corner, mind you.
Which can be true.
Majority of the time it is true.
Yeah. So you're like, that guy's ghetto? Thug?
Drug dealer.
Yes.
Yes. He's the drug dealer in the street.
And now, I know you guys get stereotyped. I do too. More me at school. Every day I'm asked, are you emo or are you goth? Or are you some other type of style? And I'm like,
some other label.
I'm Maria M. Saldeno, okay? I'm Maria M. Saldeno. But there's this one specific person. His name is Joaquin Valera. Here. Yes. You see that dude? You saw him, right? Well, what do you think of him?
I know the proud people that judge and stereotype.
If you see this person, you saw this person right now, right? You saw the picture. What do you think of him now? Is he... Tell me something else.
What else does he look like?
When I first met him, I thought he was an emo white nerd. Okay.
But you wasn't completely wrong.
I wasn't completely not.
Not emo, but I did think he was.
Okay, he's not emo.
Nerdy kid.
But he is nerdy. And I guessed right. He is a nerd. But now this person you see here, he stereotyped me. He's like, oh, you're emo, Maria. Well, okay,
Whoa,
I'm not emo. I'm not emo. Like,
you
I have no scars at all. Okay, if I have a scar, it's like
start showing it.
If I have a scar, you don't see it.
Clean.
I just have a little clear scar, and that my cat Atticus has done to me, and we're gonna show you him right now.
Jack Daniels.
No, his name is Atticus.
AKA Jack Daniels.
Yes, this is Atticus. If you want to add him on Facebook, you can. Atticus.
Wait, show his face.
Look.
Meows. Oh. Mind you, it doesn't take a bath or shower, and she's still kissing me.
Look, I have to struggle.
I don't believe in that stuff that they're gonna be licking themselves all day. That doesn't happen. He licks only one part of his body.
Ow!
And it's, you know.
See, look at that. You're calling me emo? Joaquin, you're calling me emo? Look, I'm being molested right now by Atticus.
And he's still scratching, biting her.
Yes.
Okay,
so as you can see, I'm not
no
emo.
Scars.
I protect my skin.
We don't go hang around in dark corners. We have no problems, and we live pretty happy lives.
Yes.
If there's anything we like to complain about, it's people that we don't like. Fault you're being captured.
But you're saying right now, I bet you're suspicious of
She's
black
abusing
cats.
the cat.
I'm not. He's abusing of me. But look, you're saying because I have a black cat, I'm a witch. Well, you have a point there. I am. We have a black cat. You're saying, oh yes, they're satanic.
Not really.
No.
I used to be.
Well, if you have a black cat at home,
I didn't even own
that
a cat.
means you have good luck. But if a cat crosses your path outside and it's not your black cat, that is bad luck.
Not really. It's all superstitious lies. So yes, on with her stuff. So basically, yes. It's not the person all dressed in black, and it's not the person that's hanging around the solitary corner. It's most likely that person just having a really bad day.
Or
Don't
maybe just the people around them aren't
part of their interests.
Yes.
It's just not going to happen. They don't want to talk to you, they're not going to talk to you.
They're not. And you know, goths, just because they don't listen to some type of band doesn't mean they're not goth. I mean, we don't label ourselves, right? We don't really label ourselves. We're just we fall into this category called goth because of our types of interests and what we like. People confuse goth and emo a lot.
And mind you, emo came out of goth.
Emo is just...
It's a very poor copy of goth.
Yes, they exaggerated it. Like we showed you in our last episode. You could look at it. And yes, everything they do is exaggerated. Like, it's horrible.
Tarantulas coming out of
I mean, why would I do that to myself? I love my life. This is our only life. We gotta cherish
Why do I
it.
need to make up some sad story about my life?
But at least I like to keep it dark and nice and beautiful with dark decorations. And you know, I like skulls. Doesn't mean I'm satanic.
Skulls.
Doesn't mean I'm satanic. I just like decorating some stuff with skulls.
And you got a problem with that? When people meet me at first, it's, you know, sometimes if I don't know how to label you, or not really label you, but if I don't know really what to make out of you, because I do think of sometimes about first impressions count to me, partially, so I make up a judgment quick.
Yeah.
And I may seem serious, but that's just because I'm trying to judge you automatically.
And she doesn't like people.
I don't.
Well, she's antisocial, just to tell you that. She's antisocial. And if you add her on Facebook, I guarantee you she's not going to add you back. Unless she knows you really personally and good. Yes. But you can always add me on Facebook. I am sweet. I'm a sweet person who is into dark stuff. Okay, but whatever. Changing the subject.
Hey, I'm nice too.
She's nice too, but with some, people. You can't be ignorant though, okay? Yes, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking with you, okay?
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I kicked them out already. We are gonna be thinking of answering questions. Because sometimes it's really interesting.
It's very interesting.
We always like to know what's in your head of after you watch our videos. If you have questions, what kind of questions? Stupid, ignorant, ridiculous questions, funny questions, it doesn't matter.
Any kind, we don't really care, we just like to answer.
Questions that are irrelevant to whatever we just spoke of.
Mm-hmm. What is goth? So, we just give you a glimpse of what goth is. Nothing near emo. Emo is a copy of goth.
A poor, sad copy of goth.
So now, I may look depressed, and because I have a lot of makeup on, you're gonna call me, oh, that chick is just posing as a goth. She's not goth. And she's emo, because her hair that she has is on the side. It's not really on the side, you can see my eyes, yo. You can see my eyes.
You can still see this.
Yes, my eyebrows, my sinister eyebrows. I do them really clear. No Photoshop.
And I tweeze them to the point I have to draw them.
Yes.
So yes, it's all under your preference.
So, guys, remember, look. Just don't confuse goth and
with
emo. With emo.
Because maybe you may come across somebody that may get really mad. Or just take it as like another kind of
You
insult.
see, emos, they call themselves emos right in front of your face. I'm emo. They label themselves. They could do that. Goths, they don't really. If you ask one, are you goth? And they will not answer you. Or they will just say, like I do, I'm who I am, and I'm not answering your question or whatever.
Or I just don't know how to answer your question.
I just can't answer your question.
Think, would you please
then
get back at me?
Yes.
I mean, it may sound like like a person may get irritated, like myself, just for asking me in general. But it's not really irritation, it's just being that I'm not the one doing the judging.
Once again, guys, thanks for watching. And we'll get back at you as soon as possible. So, yes, guys. We are Sinister Souls, and we hope...
Watch the other videos. Comment.
Yes. Comment and subscribe, guys. Subscribe. And yes. Bye, guys.
Bye.